Hey everyone, Cole here, and welcome to Merch Corner, where I talk about all things gaming merchandise. Video game merchandise has always been a big passion of mine, being a collector, and I noticed there aren't too many people that talk about it online, so here we are. Anyways, onto our topics. Recently, the modern console ports of Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden both had physical editions announced for Switch, PS4, and Xbox, by way of limited run games. Limited Run has been teasing a big partnership in the works for a while now, and while everyone was taking their guesses, my hopeful prediction was Sega/Atlus, as the Persona ports released this year were digital only. Earlier this week I woke up to see the big game announced, and what do you know, it was Persona. Now, I'm obviously quite excited to see this become a reality, but let's go over the details. Both Persona 3 and Persona 4 Golden will get physical releases through Limited Run. Portable is available now to pre-order through November 12th, but Golden won't be available till October 27th. If you'd like to wait till Persona 4 Golden goes live to pre-order both at the same time, you should be able to save some money on combined shipping. Now, let's go over the different editions of Portable available. First, we have the standard copy of the game for $34.99 USD. As mentioned earlier, these are available on Switch, PS4, and Xbox. The box art appears to be very similar to the original PSP box art for the game. Next, we have the Grimoire edition of the game for $69.99 USD. This edition comes with the standard copy of the game as well as the Grimoire book cover with a slipcover that features the North American outer box art for the original release of the game on PS2. Lastly, this edition also comes with a steelbook for the game, this one featuring the original Japanese box art of Persona 3 on PS2. The final edition we have is the Seize edition. This one comes in a briefcase style box and features all the contents of the Grimoire edition. In addition to that, this version also includes a certificate of authenticity, the Seize armband, official soundtrack, school patch, trading cards, an all-out attack shadow box, and a 1-to-1 evoker shadow box. This edition is pretty awesome if I do say so myself, and I think I prefer it to the Aegis edition of Reload that was recently shown off. I have seen some complaints about the evoker not being removable, and I guess there was some confusion, but being a shadow box, I never assumed it would be removable. This version of the game is going to cost quite a bit more though, at $199.99 USD. In addition to the physical copy of the game, Limited Run is also selling some other merch alongside these releases. We have a few articles of clothing, a hat, some shirts, and a hoodie that actually looks pretty cool. There are also two much cooler pieces though. First are these P3P skate decks, one for the male and female protagonist. Each board costs 75 USD. The last piece is a Persona 3 portable Nitro deck. The Nitro deck is an alternative controller for portable Switch play that the console itself slides into, and apparently these have Hall effect joysticks, so theoretically they shouldn't get drift. The Nitro deck also has some back paddles, can be used as a controller for docked play, and comes with its own case. It even has gyro and rumble, which can be rare for third-party controllers. This accessory is quite pricey at $89.99 USD, but it is very cool. They've already confirmed there will be a Persona 4 Golden Nitro deck when that game goes live, so we can assume it will also have the other merch to go with it, such as skateboard decks and shirts, as Limited Run seems to enjoy making those. Once the details of the different P4 editions go live, I'll make another video covering those. A word of warning. Limited Run pre-orders tend to take a long time to ship, as they don't begin production until the pre-orders end. This means you most likely won't get the standard edition of the game until at least 9 months after the pre-order period ends, and if you ordered one of these collector's editions, it may take a year or more going off of wait times of previous releases. Limited Run games also take payment in full at the time of pre-order, so please keep that in mind. Staying on the Mega 10 train, let's move over to our second topic of the day, being the new Shin Megami Tensei 30th anniversary items being added to the Shop Atlas website. First is a collectible coin. It looks nice, and there's only 500 of these being made, so if it's up your alley, know that it's priced at $20 USD. We also have a pack of holographic stickers for $20 being produced. These feature the protagonists and logos of the series. There's also a desk mat for $23 USD. This mat is pretty nice looking. It also features the protagonists of the series on it. There's a limited edition print poster, only 500 of these being made once again, and these are priced at $39.99 USD. This is fine, although not something I'm into. We also have two hoodies, a blue puff print Jack Frost hoodie and a black hoodie, with the 30th anniversary logo and the same design as the print on the back of the hoodie. Both of these are quite nice and are both priced at $69.99 USD each. Finally, the standout item is once again a skate deck. This one featuring the protagonist's art, each with a color overlay. This piece is limited to 500 as well, and honestly is the coolest merch out of this collection in my opinion. These decks are more expensive than the P3 ones at $89.99 USD. Expensive, but very cool. Well, that's all for today's Merch Corner. Thanks for watching.